WWC.
And welcome back to Ring Wars Carolina Battlegrounds 2021 Candy Bowl here for you. We are anticipating Victor Andrews to come out momentarily. Joining me on commentary for this entire broadcast will be James Anthony. James, thanks for sitting in.
You know, man, I wasn't planning to sit here tonight. I was hoping to be in the Candy Bowl, but we'll talk about that later because I will be doing an in-ring promo next week on our episode. But we got Victor Andrews coming to the ring, and if the rumors are true about why he's coming to the ring, Jonathan Darwin, then we're all going to be pretty shocked to hear what he's going to have to say.
Yeah, I have heard rumors about it today, and I'm really hoping the rumors are false for this time.
I'm happy to see Victor. Let me hand the mic over.
You know what? I'm going to miss that. 12 years ago, I decided to step into a professional wrestling ring. And it's been fun, y'all. It's been a lot of fun. I got a chance to go all around the U.S. I've been in places I didn't know existed. I contacted this company right here, Ring Wars Carolina, 10 years ago, and I battled everybody there is to battle against right here in the middle of this ring in front of all of you. I've enjoyed your cheers. I've even enjoyed your boos. But there comes a time where you have to take a step back a little bit and rest. This is by far the hardest thing I've ever had to do ever in my life, and I've been in the military, so this is a lot. I've come to say goodbye for a little while. It's not going to be forever, but it's going to be for a little while, because I got some things I need to rehabilitate. I won't go into detail, but just know that when I come back, I'm coming back for every superstar back there in that locker room, because it's not just about me anymore. It's about every last Ring Wars Carolina superstar that comes out here and entertains every last one of you each and every show. And we appreciate you so much. So when they come out here, guys, understand that they are literally putting their bodies on the line to entertain all of you. So give them your cheers, give them your boos, buy their merchandise, whatever it is you want to do to make them feel appreciated, because
Oh, no.
I felt your appreciation.
Sign of respect, James Anthony, as I see the boots drop there. Normally a symbolic gesture by wrestlers.
Like I said, when I come back, because I will come back, I'm coming back to get these. So y'all hold on to them for me for a little while. Because Mr. Everything, Victor Andrews, will be back.
As I was saying, it's normally a symbolic gesture after a wrestler's last match to take off their boots and leave them in the ring.
Well,
and I really hope that's not the case here.
Well, you know, outside of wrestling.
Sometimes we don't. Let's give Victor a round of applause.
We gonna show up. We can't show out. RWWC.
100% random, James Anthony.
Well, we got the entire list of all 16 competitors that are going to be in this Candy Bowl. And this is how this works, ladies and gentlemen. A child is going to pick a candy from a piece from the Candy Bowl. In that bowl is all 16 participants who have entered this year's Candy Bowl. Once that child picks that wrestler's name out, they get to keep the card, but then that wrestler comes to the ring, and he has to wait to see if his match is going to be one-on-one, tag, triple threat, fatal four-way, or even have a special stipulation.
Right.
Whoever wins their respective matches, they move on to the Candy Bowl Battle Royal on next week's episode, and they will be determined who will be the 2021 Candy Bowl winner and get a guaranteed championship match at any champion they want.
So Miss Laura, and at this point I'm wondering if she's just going to draw 2 names or if we're going to see multiple, because last year's Candy Bowl had several multiple person matches in it.
Well, remember last year, Jonathan, I was in the Candy Bowl. Yep. I was in a fatal forward with Mickey Folk, G-Money, and a debuting Lola Bay.
Yes.
And Mickey Folk beat all of us.
Yeah.
But
was the Candy Bowl winner.
And was the Candy Bowl winner. And think about it. I went on to win the 2013 Candy Bowl my 2nd year here at RWC.
Because we're going to get to call some really wild and crazy matches.
Get this Candy Bowl started. I think you guys are going to like it.
Well, let me just run down a couple of the names in this year's Candy Bowl.
Way to the ring first.
Listen to some of these names. Mr. Magnificent, G-Money, Alpha Ace, Rainbow, the AIW World Television Champion, Gemstone. And speaking of Gemstone,
there he is.
Speaking of Gemstone, he is the first man in the Candy Bowl, the AIWF World Television Champion.
Gemstone on fire recently after regaining that AIWF World Television Championship from Nightstick Eddie Brown. And rumor has it there are several national companies that are now looking at potentially scooping up Gemstone, as well as yourself, sir.
Well, let's just put it out there. I'm just going to go ahead and say it because it was out there on social media. Me and Gemstone traveled down to Chuckey, Tennessee, and we were involved in the Impact tryout. And let's just put it this way. We were told to leave our resumes for Impact to contact us. So it's only a matter of time before me and Gemstone could be Impact Wrestling bound.
Well, that would be an honor and a privilege to see that. Okay, so.
All right, well, Roman McIntyre, one of the students from the RWC Academy.
Yeah, I had a chance to talk to this young man, Roman McIntyre, great amateur athletic background, NCAA amateur wrestling champion. This could be turned into a real shooter match early on.
You know, I've been at the RWC Training Academy the past couple of months. I've been watching this guy, Roman. He's training really hard. And just from what I've been told, he just entered the Candy Bowl about an hour or two ago.
Yeah, that's something. But it shows you how important this match is.
Oh, yes, most definitely. Most definitely. These guys want to prove that they're the best. They want to step into the ring with the best. They all want to get a shot at that championship of their choice. I mean, let's think about it. What would happen if this newcomer would have pinned the AIWF World Television Champion?
A, that's a feather in his cap. B, that moves him on to this. But we're going to find out right now.
And the Candy Bowl is underway, ladies and gentlemen. Gemstone, Roman, one-on-one.
Here's the thing you were alluding to, James. Roman, RWC debut, could win against Gemstone, could win the Candy Bowl Rumble next week, and then get a championship in his second match in RWC.
Well, I'll tell you what, Roman and Gemstone here. Nice collar.
Collar
tie up here. And Roman.
I mean, superior body strength by both competitors here, as we're seeing. I think this is going to be a really tough test for Gemstones, James.
Well, I can tell you right now, Gemstone is not going to take this guy lightly. You know, they train together at the academy, so Gemstone knows what he can do. He knows what he's capable of. But this Roman guy, you got to admit, he's probably going to have some butterflies in his stomach. He's got to be nervous. First night here in RWC, you're wrestling in the Candy Bowl, you're wrestling for an opportunity to enter the Candy Bowl Battle Royal, and you're facing the AIWF World Television Champion. You could accomplish 6 things in one match, and you can move up the rankings in 2 different companies.
Yeah, that's wild. And you alluded to it there. Take us back to your first match in RWC and the emotions going through that night.
Well, in my first match in RWC, I became the RWC No Limits champion.
Wow.
So, and I came out of nowhere. You know, I just showed up looking for an opportunity. I got it. I became the champion. And for several months, I proved that without a shadow of a doubt, I was the future of professional wrestling.
Yeah, you see the head scissors are getting broken free, and Gemstone with a fantastic right hand to the not the challenger because it is a non-title match, but his opponent, and a devastating knife edge chop.
Tell you what, Gemstone is a 3-year veteran. He knows what he's doing in that ring. He's a former RWC Junior Heavyweight Champion, a former RWC Heavyweight Champion, 2-time AIWF World Television Champion. And you know something? He also won the Candy Bowl back in 2019.
Yes, I believe that. What is it? Going for the pin here? 2. Oh, 2 count.
So Gemstone knows what it takes to win this Candy Bowl.
Yeah, and if memory serves me correct, he challenged former RWC Heavyweight Champion Flex Simmons at Homecoming.
He challenged Flex Simmons at Homecoming. Flex Simmons had just beat Nightstick Eddie Brown for the championship. Gemstone came in, took advantage of Flex, cashed in, became the champion, and went on a nice little 8-month reign as the champion before finally being, what a clothesline by Roman, before Gemstone was finally knocked off by Chancellor Bow.
Yeah, and that clothesline knocked Gemstone off of his feet. They was talking about knocking things off. And Roman trying to be a little calculated here and just...
Oh, cocky.
You know what? I'm glad Gemstone kicked out because that guy is just showing so much rashness out there right now. He should know better, especially if he's training at a place like the RWC Academy.
Well, you know, John, it's his first night in the company. You know, he wants to make a statement. He wants to prove that he has what it takes to not only be in the ring with a Gemstone, but with the Christian Rayos, with the Victor Andrews, with the James Anthonys, with everybody in that locker room. Think about it, Jonathan. You knock off Gemstone at the Candy Bowl, you're not only beating a former Candy Bowl winner, you're beating the current AIWF World Television Champion.
Yeah, it could be a rocket trajectory for this young man if Roman can get something going here. And you see now he's going back to that amateur background, just sliding over for that pin.
Well, think about it. That amateur background is going to really come into play because, Gemstone doesn't know much about that.
No, and you see Roman, he's got a rear waist lock applied there, but he's keeping Gemstone grounded. Oh, wait a minute, Gemstone now going for one of his own there. Able to reverse.
Gemstone and Roman here. It's a pretty good match to start off the Candy Bowl.
Yeah, and Roman and Gemstone. Fantastic suplex pin here.
German suplex pin. Kick out.
I tell you, Gemstone, very wise there to reverse, and I thought that was going to be all we saw with the German pin.
Well, I tell you what, I got to give this Roman kid credit. He's really holding his own here for about the past 5 minutes. He's really been taking it to Gemstone.
Yeah, he has. He's got a lot of wherewithal out there that we're seeing. Gemstone with a front face lock trying to slow Roman down. And Roman with some good ring awareness there gets to the rope, so we've got to see a break. And we do. Oh!
Nice shot there by Roman.
So, some would call that a sucker punch. And a big strike to the temple of Gemstone here. And Roman.
Well, let's talk about the year Gemstone's had. I mean, he's.
Well, submission maneuver being applied by Roman there as he has him over for that Boston Crab.
Oh, he's got him. But you got to. I don't see Gemstone giving it up. You got to do more than that to the AIW World Television Champion. You want to beat him.
Yeah, but look where Roman has Gemstone positioned. McIntyre has him so far away from the ropes that Gemstone can't reach it to break. Although Gemstone is trying to inch over there and possibly be successful.
Like I said, you're talking to there. I told you. You got to do more than that to the the AIWF World Television Champion. But, look at the year that Gemstone has had. Ever since beating Onyx at last year's Homecoming, Gemstone has been a great AIWF World Television Champion. He's been to Mount Airy up for Mid-Atlantic. He's been to Tennessee. He's been to Georgia. He's been to Virginia. He's been to
West Virginia.
Virginia.
Yeah,
he's been everywhere with that championship.
Yeah, came up there and defended against, of all people, Flex Simmons. I was there ring announcing that night in Bluefield, West Virginia.
And Gemstone now with a nice cover there. 1, 2. Kick out by Roman.
2 count only, though.
But you know something? Gemstone, even though he's the AIWF World Television Champion, he wants to get back that RWC Heavyweight Championship.
Oh, what a gem spike out of nowhere. Going for the passable pin.
1, and that's it.
That's all she wrote.
It's over. And we have our first participant in the Candy Bowl Battle Royal, the Diamond in the Rough, Gemstone. But, hey, you got to give Roman credit. Yeah. He tried his best to knock off the Diamond in the Rough, Gemstone.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see what this young man can do with a little bit more training at the RWC Academy. And Gemstone looking to repeat history next week and win the Candy Bowl Rumble. We will be back with more RWC Battlegrounds right after this.
We gonna show up. We can't show out. RWC.
All right, making his way to the ring first. From Fayetteville, North Carolina, Mr. Almost Everything, J5.
Well, we got one of the Smash the Mat broadcasters here. Mr. Almost Everything, J5.
Wow. Well, you know, we were told to dress up if we wanted to, and J5 has gone as Mr. Everything, Victor Andrews. I wonder how Victor Andrews feels about this.
Well, after the speech that Victor gave, I think he's got to be a little touched that somebody would want to emulate him in the ring and be Victor Andrews for Halloween.
J5 in the ring.
Yeah, also making his Candy Bowl debut here.
You know, J5, he's done a lot this year. He's only had, like, I think, one match, and that's against Mr.
We
Magnificent.
should give you a everything kind of opponent. Making his way to the ring first, from Fayetteville, North Carolina, Alpha Ace.
Hey, speaking of Alpha Ace, here he comes.
Man making waves with EC3 in the narrative, Alpha Ace. The tattooed tough man of RWC, Alpha Ace now.
And you know, now that Broforce have gone their separate ways, you know, a lot of people are saying that, and I think I even heard Steven say it at our last show, that people are saying that G-Money was the weak link of the team.
Well, that's Steven's opinion. I don't really believe that. I mean, I would have loved to see them continue as a tag team. I know that Alpha does have singles aspirations. I know that EC3 has been mentoring him and talking about that narrative that Alpha Ace needs to devise. And that's what we're seeing here, as Alpha Ace carves out his own path forward.
Well, let me ask you a question, Mr. Darwin.
Sure.
Do you personally, well, not, I can say personally, take personal out of it.
Okay.
Do you believe G-Money was the weak link of the Broforce? Because in my personal opinion, I know both of them personally,
Yeah.
I don't think there was a weak link.
No, I don't think there was. I mean, a show of sportsmanship here, almost like a code of honor, as both men circling each other. And no, great colorable tie-up.
And let's be honest, Alpha Ace said it very clear. He had some things he had to work on. He had some personal issues to deal with. I mean, listen, he couldn't focus on tag team wrestling. He's got rainbow breathing down his back. So, I mean, I just think Alpha Ace felt like he did what he had to do at the moment.
And there's nothing to say that they won't team up again and regain the tag team championships after going their separate ways temporarily.
Yeah, but Jonathan, come on. You've been around for a long time now. You know, once you go your separate way, once you get a taste of that single life, once you get a taste of that popularity and that spotlight, you don't want to share the spotlight with nobody else anymore.
Yeah, it could be interesting. A man can dream, canning, that I would love to see Broforce back together.
Listen, first generation was a great tag team.
Yes.
But when Victor Andrews got a little taste of the spotlight, when I got a little taste of the spotlight, we kind of never really gelled after that. We remained friends, but our tag team was never the same again.
So you saying you would not want to go back to a long-term tag team with Victor?
It would depend on the circumstances. It would depend on the money we could make because, you know, as a single star, you keep everything you have. As a tag team competitor, you have to share that. Everything is split 50-50.
Right, and rear chin lock applied there now by Alpha Ace to slow J5 down. And J5, I mean, he may or may not be getting stationed in Germany, depending upon the Candy Bowl victory here.
Well, I was told,
Jawbreaker.
I was talking to him earlier, and he said that he's talked to the people he's had to talk to, and if he were to win the Candy Bowl, they could possibly extend his stay because they know that wrestling is something that he wants to do, and they know the opportunity that comes with winning the Candy Bowl.
Yeah, and the thing I think about it, though, is J5 has already made these contacts over there. I know he's talked to Alex Wright, former WCW superstar, about potentially training at his school, maybe even wrestling Alex Wright someday. And wrist lock applied there. Alpha Ace, I tell you, we're seeing some good single body part takedown there by Alpha Ace.
Well, now, let's be honest. This is Alpha Ace's first match since the Broforce split. We saw G-Money at our last show at Thriller face Victor Andrews. He lost that match via disqualification. G-Money is still undefeated. But I wonder if Alpha Ace and G-Money even talked about possibly even meeting here at the Candy Bowl.
Right. And all right, I'm going to throw another curveball at you, James. What improvements have you seen in Alpha Ace, possibly, since he had that hard-fought match against EC3?
Well, I'll tell you what, hold on there. Alpha Ace
going for the pin.
1, 2. Well, since he had that match with EC3, I've watched him lose the RWC Tag Team Championships. I mean, all jokes aside, I like Alpha Ace.
Right.
But, I guess in a way, maybe G-Money was holding Alpha down. I don't know, Jonathan. I mean, because he has been doing the narrative. He's been down there for the past several tapings. I just watched it the other day when it came on. It was on for free. They got the first taste of it. He did a really good job. He's out there doing big things. I mean, I don't know. Maybe a singles run is what Alpha Ace needs just to see if he has that opportunity. And training with EC3, EC3 helped me. And look at how my career turned out.
Yeah.
So Alpha Ace could possibly be on that same path as an EC3.
Yeah, and that's very likely here. But now J5 in control of this match with that side headlock on Alpha Ace. Alpha Ace trying to use his superior upper body strength here. Shoots J5 off the rope. Duck misses the clothesline. Going for it again here. Nobody caught. Wow, look at the speed of J5 and a drop toe hold to Alpha Ace.
Yes. I'll tell you what, I'll be honest. If Alpha Ace were to win this match,
Yeah.
and then G-Money were to lose his match later tonight, I guess I will have to say maybe G-Money was the weak link. But what if Alpha Ace loses this match to a upstart like J5 and then G-Money wins his match? What people call Alpha Ace a weak link of the team?
Well, see, that's going to lead to lots of speculation for many months to come as Alpha Ace shoots J5 off of the ropes and a shoulder block by J5 levels Alpha Ace. And Alpha Ace shaking a little bit of the cobwebs out there.
Well, I tell you what, you got to think about something. This is do or die for J5. This could be the last time we see him if he loses. I mean, we haven't talked about that, John. Think about that. This could be his last and final match here. This could be it. He needs this match to stay here in America because if he loses, that's it. He's off to Germany.
Yeah, and he's using everything he can to make sure he is victorious, using those ropes as a weapon here. And now J5 with those closed fists on the abdominals of Alpha Ace. Devastating back elbow to the head of Alpha Ace. Alpha Ace looks a little stunned out there. Wait a minute, come on. There's no need for this.
Hey, if you're gonna play the role of Mr. Everything Victor Andrews, you gotta do what Victor Andrews would do.
Yeah, well, you're kind of right there, James. Another elbow, and it went right across the throat this time. Alpha Ace is starting to have trouble catching his breath. And J5, oh my God.
What a leg drop.
Right across the larynx, going for that pin. 2, no. Just a 2 count.
I tell you what, it must be the thick neck on Alpha Ace because I think that would have put down anybody else.
Yeah. The fans aren't happy for certain out here at the King Arena.
This is your hero.
They are cheering for their man. They love some Alpha Ace.
They want to see Alpha Ace do big things here in RWC, and if they can motivate this young man in any way, they will do so. Alpha Ace now 1 knee up. Can he get the other one up and finally break free of this? And there's another elbow. Alpha Ace, can he get loose? He's trying with everything in his body. And
no, J5, that's that headlock. That's a good strategy. You know, J5 not really, still in training, doesn't really know a lot of the wrestling moves and holds, so he's just sticking to what he knows, and that's not a bad strategy.
No, I mean, he's staying in his wheelhouse, and it's paying off in spades at this point against Alpha Ace. And you see Alpha Ace being helped up. J5 whipping Alpha over to the corner hard. J5 getting ready to measure him, but no one's there. Wait a minute, quick roll up by Alpha Ace. This could be on.
1, 2,
and that's it. Alpha Ace moving on.
And your winner, advancing on to the Candy Bowl, Rumble, Alpha Ace.
So we know Alpha Ace is going to the Battle Royal, but unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, we have just seen the last of J5.
How do you say goodbye in German? I don't know.
I don't know. You tell me. You're the journalist here.
I don't have my Rosetta Stone with me.
You know, all jokes aside,
Yeah.
I really hate to see this young man go, but I wish him the best of luck in Germany.
Yeah.
I hope to see him later on down the road. It's not going to be the same without him here.
No, but think how much more seasoned he's going to come back if he does get under the knowledge tree of someone like Alex Wright.
We gonna show up. We can't show out. RWC.
Through the Candy Bowl of 2021.
Yes, we're going to have all 4 superstars in the ring at the same time.
Oh,
And it's going to be a fatal 4-way.
To make it even interesting,
Oh.
I'm going to be out here while you announce the play.
Oh, I have a. Oh, wait a minute.
What?
I have a reason. Jonathan Darwin. It should be no secret why he wants to be out here right now.
You think he wants to be guest referee?
No, you should know one of the men in this match. If
Oh,
he wants to stay
Rip
out here,
Cannon.
obviously one of those names has to be Rip Cannon.
Making his way to the ring first, from Salinas, California, Christian Rayo.
And here comes the young upstart Christian Rayo.
Yeah, I'm looking at him. He's trained at the RWC Academy as well with Victor Andrews. This is also Rayo's Candy Bowl debut.
Well, Christian Rayo is still trying to find himself here in RWC.
Yeah, hence the reason of the completely black attire. Still refining what he wants to be his wrestling gear at some point in the future.
Well, I tell you what, you know, I've been around for a long time, and there's nothing wrong with trying to find yourself. But I'm telling you,
That's kind of an
I'm
existential
telling you,
thing.
Jonathan, one of these guys, one of these participants has got to be Rip Cannon.
From Fayetteville, North Carolina, coming in at 320 broken records.
What?
And here comes the man. Now we're going to find out, Jonathan. Now we're going to find out if G Money was really the weak link. He has the opportunity to prove he could beat 3 men in one match by himself. And think about it. This is the second year in a row G Money's in a fatal 4-way in the Candy Bowl.
Yeah, but I think about this fact. You're talking about if he does win, he could be in the ring at the same time with Alpha Ace, and only one of them can win the Candy Bowl Rumble.
Hey, this is G Money's opportunity to prove that what the people are saying and what your boy is saying, Steven, is that he is not the weak link of this team.
No, he's not. Nice thing, Eddie Brown coming back and forth. The thing I'm wondering, because Eddie Brown is out here potentially because of Rip Cannon, is Eddie Brown going to set a stipulation?
You watch. You mark my words. You watch. You watch. Watch. Watch.
You want to bet an almond joy on
Ladies
it?
and gentlemen, making his wrestling debut right here.
Oh.
This is Chris Young.
Hey, my buddy from the Academy, Chris Young. One of the young upstarts from the RWC Academy, Chris Young.
Well, I tell you what, the RWC Academy is turning him out here.
Hey, I got to give my boy an applause. I'm telling you right here. This guy, he works hard. He trains hard. Chris Young trains very hard at the RWC Academy.
The Reaper of Anarchy, as he likes to call himself.
And see, I didn't want to say nothing. He's another one that entered the Candy Bowl at around 5:30 today.
You guys do see how surprised these guys are. They have no idea who's on these cards. So, this guy took a pretty little bit to get here. Traveled from Tampa, Florida.
Oh,
Jordan.
my boy,
Wow.
my boy D'Lo.
Deal. Okay, so James, it was not Rip Cannon. Maybe he was out here to.
Okay,
and
so
now it's Chris Young.
So okay, I'm a little confused. Why is Eddie out here then?
Well, Eddie is known to come and guest train at the RWC Academy on occasion. So maybe he sees something in Chris Young that we haven't had the chance to witness yet.
Well, let's take a look at the playing field right now. You got G-Money, a former RWC Tag Team Champion. Christian Rayo, debuted back in February of this year. D'Lo Jordan, the last time we saw him, almost defeated Raymond for that RWC Junior Heavyweight Championship. And then we have the young buck, the young superstar, the youngest guy training at the academy right now, Chris Young. Imagine Chris Young beating one of these three.
Younger than Hunter Rayner.
Well, he's not younger. He's the youngest guy training at the academy.
At least experience.
Hold on. One more thing.
What?
One more thing. Now, the winner of this match. That's too easy. The winner of this match. Come on, shut up. The winner of this match is the gentleman who has the first power slam.
That's what's up.
Not a body slam, a power slam.
So,
Good luck, guys.
I wonder if Chris Young has even learned how to properly execute a power slam yet. Referee checking them all. Here we go.
what does anybody, let's be honest, a power slam is when you whip your opponent off the rope and catch him midair. And look at Chris Young.
Well, give the kid credit. He's got heart.
He's bowing up the G-Money. Look at him.
He's G-Money just playing it off.
Oh, come on. Oh, so he's a bully now?
No.
So he's a bully now?
He's not a bully.
Look at my boy Chris. Look at my boy Chris. Go look at him. Chris Young is not afraid.
No, he's not. He's taking G-Money.
Oh,
G-Money.
come on, G-Money.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no. Oh, look at my boy. Look at my boy. Oh,
Wait a
G-Money. Oh, G-Money.
Well, G-Money's smart. He should be.
But look at Chris go. Look at Chris go. He's not afraid. Look at him. Oh, man.
Young is a wiry individual, and he's showing it out here now. But look how much height he's giving up. And G-Money, wait a minute. Go for the front face lock.
Come on, G-Money.
And he got Young up for that suplex.
He's got him up. He's going to hit it, though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh! And D'Lo Jordan in the corner with Christian Rayo.
Now, wait a minute.
Oh,
He can't. G wants to go for the
he
pin.
wanted to go for the cover, but he forgot. He's got to get the power slam.
Well, see, now here's what I'm wondering, James. Do you want to get the two other guys out of the ring that you don't want to win the match so you can power slam the last opponent?
Well, let's be honest here.
Wait a minute. Oh, I thought we were going to see a running power slam. D'Lo Jordan stops that short, and oh, my gosh.
D'Lo Jordan now trying to slam G-Money. Oh.
But how much weight is D'Lo Jordan giving up to G-Money that he's going to try to pick him up and power slam this early on?
Let's be honest. These are the two veterans going at it in the corner, and you got the two young boys in the corner going at it. So they got it pretty evened out right now.
Yeah, they do. And now with a snapmare takeover, G-Money continues the assault on D'Lo Jordan as Christian Rayo has a reverse chin lock there, and dueling reverse chin locks, James?
Well, think about it. Wear your opponent down, it'll be easier to get him up for that power slam. Okay. Not a body slam, a power slam.
Okay, so envision this scenario. Rayo rips Young off the ropes. Simultaneously, D-Money's doing it to Jordan. Both men slam their opponents. Both men get the 3 count. Does the match continue, or do they both go on to the Candy Bowl?
In my opinion, if both men hit it at the same time and if both guys land at the same time, both men should advance to the Candy Bowl. I'm sorry.
And that could possibly.
And Christian Rayo go for it.
Christian Rayo, I thought he was going to.
Oh, no, Charlie made sure he didn't get him up.
No, he doesn't. And D'Lo Jordan.
Look at Charlie. And, Chris Young. And, big clothesline there by G-Money to D'Lo.
Yeah,
and the Christian Rayo, he's trying to wear down Chris Young there.
And that's what he's got to do. I mean, we're trying to slow down the man who calls himself the Reaper of Anarchy. But G-Money, oh, wait a minute, he might be going for that running power slam, but Rayo quick to stop it. Going for the clothesline. Rayo off the ropes.
Oh, big clothesline. Now, Christian Rayo, but he's going for a pin also.
No, and he should know better at this point. He knows. He heard the stipulation. If anything, that was G-Money's opportunity. He could have cut Rayo off of the ropes, power slammed him, and be in the Candy Bowl Rumble at this point.
Well, let's be honest. Christian Rayo needs this match. He needs a big win to get an opportunity. Chris Young, I don't know. He's in there with three good dudes. But he's not afraid of anybody.
Well, would you call it an upset if the Reaper of Anarchy wins?
First of all, why is he calling himself the Reaper of Anarchy?
That's something I can investigate further. Okay, so let's call him Young. Wait a minute, Young.
He's another one. Hey, listen, that's what he's been trained to do is pin. He can't count. It's by power slam only. But I got to agree with you, Jonathan. Can Chris really get anybody up for a power slam? I mean, come on.
Well, it's momentum. It's physics. If he gets enough force off of that rope to rebound into him.
Jonathan, if Chris Young wins this match, I will buy you corn dogs from Cookout tonight.
Oh, wow. Mustard and everything. Yes.
I will get you the work. If this young man wins, corn dogs on me.
Wait a minute. Rayo going for a small package. I'm sure they had to have heard the stipulation, power slam only.
Jonathan, it's instinct. It's instinct.
Okay.
That's all you know. When's the last time you heard somebody having to do just a power slam match?
This is true. Wait a minute. Knife edge chop by G-Money. And Young, he gets one of his own for getting in the face. I'm sure G-Money's been wanting to do that for a while now. And wait a minute. D'Lo Jordan. Oh, my gosh. He's coming off the ropes, and wait a minute, G-Money!
Oh, G-Money!
He got him up!
G-Money, is he gonna do it?
Yes!
There it is!
And your winner, advancing to the Candy Bowl Rumble, G-Money!
So, ladies and gentlemen, and Steven, if you're listening, G-Money, he's not a weak link. He just beat three guys in one match.
And he will be facing his former tag team partner in the Candy Bowl Rumble next week. So that's going to be historic and potentially mind-blowing. We'll be back with more Ring Wars Carolina Battlegrounds. I tell you what, it's been a wild and crazy Candy Bowl so far, James Anthony. We've got 3 matches down. We don't know how many more it's going to be.
Well, I'll tell you what, we have had 8 men into the Candy Bowl. We got 8 men left. We are halfway through this thing. You don't know. So far in the Battle Royal, we have G-Money. We have Alpha Ace in the AIWF World Television Champion Gemstone. Who else will join them? I guess we're about to find out.
So let's get to that next match.
We gonna show up. We came to show out. We gonna show up. We came to show out. We gonna show up. We came to show out. We gonna show up. We came to show out. We gonna show up. We came to show out. RWC.
I'm so excited. This made my night when I saw this guy here. He's from Florida. It's been a while. Coming to the ring, Simply Delicious!
Simply Delicious Dino back in action!
Dino's back, baby! That's what I'm talking about!
Wait a minute. I'm calling gimmick infringement. This is my song.
Yeah! Yes! Dino! Yes! Former RWC Heavyweight Champion, the 2018 Candy Bowl winner, a 20-plus year veteran, Dino, baby! I have been in the ring with this man on several occasions. I'm telling you, I feel bad for whoever has to face this man. It is not going to be a good night.
No, but this is another multi-man match.
You never know, Jonathan.
No, I think we saw a couple people drop.
Making his way to the ring from Long Beach, California, he is the Beefcake, Rayo!
Oh, boy. Oh, Rainbow.
Former RWC Junior Heavyweight Champion Rayo. Now, James, I know that you're thinking that I'm speculating here, but I did see at least 3 cards drawn by these children here at the King Arena tonight.
Hey, well, let me tell you something. You know me, right? What the heck is he wearing?
Well, in the Halloween motif, the RWC office did say, go ahead and wear a costume.
It makes him look shorter than what he is.
What? You know, I'm normally not a big fan of the beefcake, but I'm going to give him props because Eeyore happens to be one of my favorite Disney characters. Voiced by the great James Cullen, who also voiced Optimus Prime. Well, useless fact to know. Yes, I know.
Well, no. I was going to say, you know, normally we see Rayo come out here. He's all working out and energetic, but he looks like he's a little upset now that he's no longer the RWC Junior Heavyweight Champion. And let's be honest. He worked hard to get that belt that he only held for 2 months.
He hasn't even had the chance to exercise his ring.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, since we have 4 names and we just had a 4-way match, this match, I like how you guys are facing each other, but you might want to get in that corner because now you guys are a tag team.
Whoa!
And the next 2 guys is the new tag team, and this one, he knows a little bit about it. From parts unknown, half of the RWC
Oh my
champion.
God.
This is Side Effect.
Oh my gosh.
The man who won the Golden Opportunity Rumble to get the RWC Tag Team Championship. Side Effect.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Get your hand out of my pocket, Jonathan!
No, I thought that was money. Sorry.
Well, I got one question. Side Effect is here all alone.
Yeah.
There is no Blackness Jack. There is no Chaos. There is no David Barnabas. Who's going to control this man?
And his tag team partner has to do it, whoever that person happens to be.
I tell you what, you go control him. Go ahead, I'll do your job. Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead.
Why?
Go manage.
I'm gonna defer that to his tag team partner. And it's like, could you imagine? Look at some of the names to our left. Rip Cannon could be his tag team partner. Hunter Rainer could be his tag team partner. Alex Bryant could be his tag team partner.
I'm telling you, man, this is gonna be ridiculous. This is gonna be crazy.
All right, let's see. We need a partner for Side Effect, right, Eddie?
Well, let's
We
be
need a
honest.
partner.
It could be.
Candy Bowl can be
We have
vicious.
5 names left. 5
Making
names.
his way to the ring from Myrtle Beach.
Oh my goodness! Oh no! Oh no! Jonathan, do you know what this means?
Yeah, Side Effect is gonna have to.
No! No!
What?
Gary and Alex Bryant, excuse me, Dino and Alex Bryant, they're related, they're family,
What?
they're cousins. They're gonna be on opposite sides of the ring.
Family feud extraordinaire about to happen. I'm just thinking about Alex Bryant trying to communicate with Side Effect.
No, they're gonna be on opposite sides. They're family.
I know, no. I'm talking about Alex Bryant trying to work cohesively with Side Effect. And I'm sure a time or two, Simply Delicious Dino has given Alex Bryant advice. And we'll have to see if that comes into play in this tag team match.
Oh man. John, let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Have you ever had to face your family at anything and have to have your family that's there to support you choose a side?
I'm going to plead the fifth on that, James. Because we all know what my mom thinks of Victor Andrews.
Oh, and Dino just slapped. He just slapped Alex. He just slapped his family. So this is all business right now.
Hey, when that bell rings, the gloves come off. I don't care who you are.
Well, think about it. Dino and Rayo are a team. Side Effect and Alex are a team. How are Alex and Side Effect going to be able to communicate? Because, Side Effect really doesn't speak that much. He doesn't say much. And like I said, he doesn't have anybody out here to control him tonight.
Oh, look, the cousins are starting it off.
And this, wow, family affair here. Oh, this is going to be good, man. And look at this. Simply Delicious Dino, he knows how to move in that ring. Like I said, a 20-year veteran. He's going to show his young cousin what the business is all about. Oh!
He's taking a pillar to post to Alex Bryant now.
And think about it. Alex Bryant, for the past several months, he's been feuding with Victor Andrews. He took a beating from Victor Andrews just at our last show. So I don't even know if Alex has even really recovered that well from this.
Probably not, as Dino gets him with a downstairs drop kick. Going for the pin here.
Going for the cover. And a kick out by Alex. And, Alex wasn't even supposed to be in the Candy Bowl. He came here to sign the contract for a homecoming. But as we saw earlier in the night, Victor Andrews taking a hiatus from the ring. That's not happening now.
No, it is not. But this shows just the wherewithal Alex Bryant and the heart of this kid, because he had to sign around 5 o'clock today as well after he got here and found out he wouldn't be inking that contract with Victor Andrews. And what a clothesline by the Playboy. Whoa,
Look at that. Oh, yeah. And look at this.
Get,
Well, I wonder if, I haven't got a chance to talk to Alex. I'll probably later tonight, but I wonder how he feels. Well, hold on, there's a cover there. 1, 2, a kick
Two
out.
count, though.
I wonder how Alex feels now in the Candy Bowl, getting an opportunity to challenge for a championship, not facing Victor Andrews at homecoming. Is he even going to be at homecoming now?
and the thing I think about is, who would Alex challenge? As much as everybody would say Snooty Fox, I'd like to see it be Hunter Rayner.
Well, I'll tell you what, I think if Ramo wins Candy Bowl, we know what championship he would want to go back after.
Oh, he's definitely got the sights set on Ramo. But here's the thing I think about Side Effect.
I'm about to say, speaking of side, and he's back. Oh, wait a minute, back into that corner. Oh, Side Effect just tagged himself in.
Blind tag now by Bryant's partner.
Oh, man, what a shot by the big man. And Alex just gets right out of the ring.
Could you imagine Side Effect? Oh, holy cow, he almost took Ramo's head off with that clothesline.
Look at this.
I mean, could you imagine Side Effect getting another championship? How on cloud 9 would David Barnabas Spector be if that was to come to fruition?
Well, I'll tell you what, David Barnabas Spector, not here tonight. Blackness, not here tonight. Chaos, not here. Oh, my goodness.
Devastating backdrop by one half of the tag team champion.
But he's doing a good job.
Yes,
he is doing a great job at the moment.
Well, big closed fist.
But think about it. Before all these other guys came along, Side Effect is a former No Limits champion.
So for those that are not that familiar with the championship, James, what does No Limits mean?
The No Limits title, it's exactly how it sounds. There was no limits. There was no weight class. Anybody could have challenged for that title.
Wow.
So imagine coming to a show, being told you're getting a championship match for the No Limits title and seeing that big monster as your opponent.
I would be definitely intimidated. But Side Effect,
and I think Dino
pushing like a freight train. But Dino caught the right hand. So he's not going to be available for the tag.
Side Effect, he saw it coming. He had it well scouted.
Yes, he did.
And now they got Ramo in the corner there.
Oh, tag brings in
okay.
point.
Well, you know what? He just wants to break. I think he wants to break. Listen, I don't think Alex really wants to get on the bad side of Side Effect either.
Well, here's what else
another clothesline. But here's my question. How much moving around in that dog suit or whatever that's supposed to be? Eeyore, or whatever he is. How much movement and how much stability does Ramo have?
That's a great question, how much the costume limits his movement. Here's another thought I got. I'm sure somewhere the leader is watching this on his private feed. Could he potentially be scouting Alex Bryant as another member of his family?
Well, Alex Bryant, like I said, I really want to talk to him later on because I want to know where his head's at. Again, you showed up here thinking you were going to sign the contract to face Victor Andrews in a last man standing match at homecoming, a match that we've been wanting to see for a while. You get here tonight, Victor tells everybody, I can't wrestle, I'm taking a hiatus, I'm done for right now. Now you're in the Candy Bowl, a bigger and better opportunity. But I would just love to know, what does Alex want?
Go for the pin here.
Go for the cover.
Two count though.
What would Alex want more, a title match or the last man standing with Victor Andrews?
Yeah, and that's one I would love to get the answer to. And a double team moving. Oh! Spine buster there by Dino going for the pin.
Side effect breaking it up at the last minute.
Oh,
man.
Well, I think Rayo has had enough of his Disney character shedding the skin of Eeyore there.
And side effect, I gotta give, listen, side effect is really shocking me. I mean, he's really controlling himself. He's really down. I mean, he's really, chilling right now.
You know, there's a possibility that David Barnabas Spector knew about that, and he may have given instructions to
Oh, what a drop kick by Alex Bryant.
He may have given instructions to Side Effect. If this happens, this is what you do. And he may be following the leader's instructions to the T.
Yeah, but you don't know what you're going to be doing until the date, to the night of. So what kind of advice do you think Barnabas really gave Side Effect for tonight?
Win at all costs.
Oh,
Sleeper hold.
Now that's a little old school right there.
Straight in the center of the ring. Oh, jawbreaker. Gets Bryant free.
And let me tell you something, it's called a jawbreaker for a reason, because it could literally break your jaw.
And stuns your whole head.
And Alan's looking to make the tag, the Side Effect.
Can he get over there? Dino looking.
And yes!
Here comes Side Effect. Here comes Rayo.
Oh, big clothesline.
Side Effect.
Clothesline.
Side Effect dismantling
big
the
elbow
team.
there.
Dismantling the team of Rayo and Dino. Side Effect showing the force that he has here with a DDT.
And that could do it right there. We could be Side Effect to Alex. No.
What?
He's pointing to Alex.
To pin him.
He's wasting time. What is he doing? Again, see, this is what I'm talking about. Nobody's there to control this monster. This could be a mistake.
Or he could be a better tactician than we know, as Bryant getting ready to potentially measure Rayo for Seal the Deal. Does he get it? Yes, he does!
He spiked him with it, too. Wow! I was not expecting that. Wow! I was not expecting that one. I gotta call that an upset. We've seen our first upset tonight.
Okay, well here's the thing to really think about. Do you think you would have ever
Hey, look
seen...
at Dino!
What?
Dino's attacking Rayo!
Well, Dino knows that this is his opportunity to get back to the mountaintop. Rayo cost him. But, I mean, never in my wildest dreams did I think I would be calling a tag match with Alex Bryant and Side Effect on the same team.
I didn't ever think I'd be calling a tag team match with Alex Bryant and Dino. Again, they're cousins.
Wow, we gonna show up. We came to show out. RWC.
Ladies, get ready. Mr. Magnificent.
Your buddy, your broadcast partner at time to time.
My former broadcast partner, Mr. Magnificent, and former one half of the RWC Tag Team Champions. Or excuse me, currently UPWA Tag Team Champion, former heavyweight champion.
Jonathan, if you're not going to do it right, get out.
Oh, come on. Now you're sounding like Steve.
You know, I'm starting to believe the things he says about you.
That's horrible. Mr. Magnificent, ready to shake and groove out here.
What is that noise?
He's got like this.
Did somebody park their car in here?
No, he's got a horn thing that.
That's what I said. Did somebody park their car, Jonathan?
No, but it's coming from his whatever.
Oh, what is that in his hand? Oh,
Yeah.
That's a horn. Whose car horn did he steal?
Okay, so who else do we got? We got Mr. Magnificent.
I don't know, Mr. Magnificent. He's really coming into his own here in RWC.
And his opponent. He is your Ring Wars Carolina Junior Heavyweight.
Oh, boy.
Let's bring him out
The new RWC Junior Heavyweight Champion is facing somebody that's not a junior heavyweight.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I take that back. You asked Mr. Magnificent. He weighs under 200 pounds.
Much better introduction I got, because he's a new team. You're new.
Well, Hunter Raynor defeated Rayo at Thriller to become the junior heavyweight champion. One of the youngest guys on the RWC roster. His second Candy Bowl.
Okay. Magnificent's got the experience. He's got the weight on the kid. Can Hunter Raynor pull out?
Wait a minute. Here comes Nightstick Eddie Brown. What is he doing out here again? You know, he's like a wart. He just never goes away.
Okay, so. What's about to be done? We're going to leave this as a singles match.
What?
1-on-1.
Oh, that's good.
Except for this match,
What's gonna be
the only way you can win this match
what, by a hip toss?
is by superplex.
Oh! Rainer's jaw just hit the canvas.
Now, I want to see Hunter pick up Mr. Magnificent
And you got a 7-minute time limit.
and give him a superplex.
In 7 minutes. Because if it goes to a draw, that's
Look
it.
at this.
Hunter.
We're going to find out how tough the kid is now, Jonathan Darwin. Yeah, take that rep shirt off, kid. Take that rep shirt off.
And the call for the bell. 7-minute time limit.
Oh.
And you got to wear your opponent down quickly because you're playing beat the clock out here.
Not necessarily got to wear your opponent down. All Mr. Magnificent got to do is just pick up Hunter with like one hand and put him on that top rope and it's over.
Irish whip now by Hunter Raynor and a big shoulder block by the former heavyweight champion.
Hey, let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Let's say Mr. Magnificent does knock off Hunter Raynor here. Oh, my God! It's a hip toss by Hunter on Mr. Magnificent.
Go for, wait,
No,
you can't. Why the? Whoa!
Well, he shouldn't count that. He shouldn't count that because this is not a pinfall match.
And I think that Mr. Magnificent is stating that to both Hunter Raynor and the referee now.
Well, I was gonna say, if Mr. Magnificent were to knock off Hunter Raynor,
Yeah.
would that make Mr. Magnificent the #1 contender for the junior heavyweight championship?
No, it only puts him in the Rumble. But then here's the interesting part: 2 members of the Smash the Bat broadcast team are in the Candy Bowl.
I don't get what you just said. If Mr. Magnificent beats Hunter here, he doesn't become the #1 contender for the junior title. Hunter is the champion.
No, because this was not meant to be set up as a #1 contender match. These were completely random drawn matches.
Wait a minute. Are you trying to say that? John, just say what you're trying to say about Mr. Magnificent, Jonathan. Just say it.
What are you implying?
Are you
James?
trying to say that he's not a junior heavyweight? He don't meet the weight requirement?
No, what I'm saying is he probably just cares about winning the match. Oh, Rainer's going up. And Magnificent.
Hunter Raynor never had a chance here. Let's forget it. Oh.
Wait, some power by Raynor calling for Magnificent.
Oh, double axe handle. A little old school there.
Yeah, but Rainer's got to get Magnificent up to the top rope. All right, James, if you're Raynor, how are you getting Mr. Magnificent up to those ropes?
Well, that's what Hunter's got to figure out. If he can get him up there. And
Oh, my God!
Well, first of all, what are you so excited about? He just gave him a hip toss. You don't think he could pick him up for that?
I tell you, holy cow.
But he's not. This is no way. Mr. Magnificent is just too powerful.
Wait a minute, Raynor.
You see, I told you, he's too smart. You're talking to that's a 13-year veteran right there.
Oh, gets shoved off is Raynor, and Magnificent measuring Hunter.
And Mr. Magnificent coming off that second rope with a nice clothesline.
And that's what was needed. But getting back to your question, I would think, professionally speaking, that Magnificent would be more interested in winning the Candy Bowl and challenging for whatever championship he wanted than getting in that junior heavyweight title hunt.
Well, I tell you what, Mr. Magnificent. Mr. Magnificent here. Oh! He's wearing down Hunter Rana now. And they got about, like, what, 3 minutes left possibly?
I'm counting maybe 4 by my clock, but it could be.
And Mr. Magnificent, like he's struggling, trying to get his balance up, and
Magnificent got 1 foot up. Wait a minute.
he's trying to get him up here, and
He does!
and that's
Oh!
it. And that'll do it.
And your winner, Mr. Magnificent.
Well, I hate to say it, but the deck was stacked against the current junior heavyweight champion from the get-go.
Well, let's go ahead, Jonathan Darwin, and let's look at our Candy Bowl Battle Royal at the moment. Gemstone is in it. Alpha Ace is in it. G-Money's in it. Side Effect is in it. Alex Bryant is in it, and Mr. Magnificent is also in the Battle Royal.
Thanks for watching Ring Wars Carolina on the King Network. Be sure to check us out every Tuesday at 8 p.m. and like Ring Wars Carolina on Facebook.